you how to look up where the eclipse, either a lunar eclipse or a solar eclipse, is hitting in your own birth chart. So you can see how this energy is manifesting for you specifically based on your own chart, which is very different than reading a general horoscope, which is based on just your sun sign. So this is going to give you a much truer reflection of the different energies that you are experiencing during the time of an eclipse. All right, so first you're going to go to astro.com, and once you're here, you're just going to open up where these three bars are, and you'll see the free horoscope. So click that and have the drop down menu go down. And then you're just going to click horoscope drawings and data, and then you're going to go down to extended chart selection. And then from this place, you're going to be able to put in, so if you aren't already a user in this, you'll want to add yourself, and it will ask for your birth time, date, and location. So you want to make sure you have those three things. And then once you've entered that and you are put in the system, then you can show up here, and we are going to put in what we are looking for. So if you wanted to look at where the solar eclipse was hitting in your birth chart for you specifically, we would look at December 4th, 2021, because that is when the eclipse is happening. And then we would click here to show the chart. And then you'll see your birth chart pop up. And what you're going to want to do is just click the button that says with transits. And now we can see the transits in green all around the outside. So this on the inside, that's where the planets were when you were born. That's where the planets were located in the sky when you were born. And now this is where the planets are currently in the sky today. And as we can see, for a solar eclipse, the sun and the moon are together. So they are exactly on top of each other in the same sign, in the same house at the same degree. So that's how you'll know. So in this example, you can see that the solar eclipse in the sign of Sagittarius is happening in my second house. So if you saw your sun and moon over maybe here, that would mean it's happening in your fifth house. Or if it's happening up here, both the sun and the moon, it would be happening in your ninth house. Okay, so that's what a solar eclipse looks like in your chart. And now we'll just go back to chart selection, and I'll show you what a lunar eclipse looks like in your birth chart, just so you have an idea for when the next lunar eclipse hits. You can use this video to refer back to as well. So we just had a partial lunar eclipse in the sign of Taurus on November 19th. So we can just pop that in here to give you an idea of what it looks like to find a lunar eclipse in your chart. And as you can see, we need to click with transits again. And there's the green planets again, where the planets are in the sky currently. And so this is a lunar eclipse. And how you'll know it's a lunar eclipse is you'll see the moon is over here. And that means that the sun is directly opposite of the moon. And it is. So whatever sign and house the moon is in, which is in Taurus in the 8th house, that means that the sun is in Scorpio in the 2nd house, which it is. And so that is how you can see the lunar eclipse playing out in your chart. So if you had your moon appear in Cancer in the 9th house, that means that the sun would be in Capricorn in the 3rd house. So they're always going to be directly across from each other in the opposite sign, in the opposite house, and at the very same degree. And that is how you find what is happening for you during a lunar eclipse and where it's heading for you in your chart. I hope you found that helpful.